welcome to the 55th BFI press launch for the BFI London Film Festival. The BFI London Film Festival brings films of beauty, creativity, controversy, films that might feel strange and unexpected. It brings films from the great and films from the emerging good. Many of these films we wouldn't get to see in this country otherwise.
I think one of the things that's important to remember about London is that we're not a thematic festival and we don't programme along themes. And really the idea of the festival and the purpose of the programme, if you like, is to provide a snapshot of the best of world cinema at the sort of given moment that we come to the festival. Our opening night gala, Fernando Meirelles 360, is a British co-production and a very modern, very international feeling film.
There was a sort of financial crisis, and one bank after another and one country after another were falling apart. And then there was also swine flu and a contagion spreading around the world. And I thought, wow, we're all very connected, interconnected. And so I used this as a springboard to write a story about interconnected relationships.
Lara!
Hey. Hey, oh, sorry.
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing, all right? You okay? I was worried about you.
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Sore head.
Hangover?
A little bit.
Yeah?
Sorry about last night.
Ah, that's no problem. I got your note, thanks. Nice note.
Good.
And so did you have fun?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I think I must have fallen asleep.
Oh, I know all about that stuff. Yeah.
This is the first time that I would have had a film opening at the festival, and it feels extra special. And also I think because the festival, as someone who lives in London, it feels like it's gone to a different level in the last few years in terms of profile, in terms of status, and in terms of the way that the industry perceives it and also the public in London.
We also try to be very broad in terms of the sorts of cinema that we look at. So as you go through the programme, you'll see that there will be premieres of big new films that everyone's heard about, talking about, wanting to see. But then there'll also be a whole wealth of, films that are more under the radar.
Shoulder with the part, tangerine under your arms.
Yeah?
Okay? And push. Push.
I'm pushing you on.
They sent me the script. I liked the script, but I was very busy at the time doing a thing with David Morrissey. And Tin sent me some DVDs of a BAFTA-winning short that she'd made. And I watched the short and I was blown away by Tinge's work. It's a London film. And I'm very proud that it's in the London Film Festival.
I was travelling on the London Underground and I found a copy of the Sun newspaper and I was looking through it and saw this headline, which was "Woman Lays Dead for 3 years, Skeleton of Joyce Found with Telly Still On." There was no photograph of Joyce Vincent. The Sun said she was 40, she was actually 38. And she had laid in her flat dead for 3 years and nobody had noticed and nobody had missed her. And I thought, I can't let that go. So for the last 5 years, I've been piecing her story together.
I always wanted to direct. I mean, I've always loved film since being a kid and been involved. And then the idea for the story sort of developed after I saw something on the news about a woman who had abandoned her kids, and I thought that was kind of interesting. And it seemed interesting to me because I'd been a child actor as well, that there was things in there that I kind of knew something about.
Our closing night, as you know, is Terence Davies's The Deep Blue Sea, a really exquisite post-war British love story.
You said just now that his feelings for you hadn't changed.
They haven't. But 0 minus 0 is still 0.
How long have you known this?
From the beginning.
It came about absolutely by accident. Sean O'Connor, one of the producers, said, would I like to do a Terence Rattigan play, because this year is his centenary. And I said, well, I've never done a play before, so I'm not sure. So I read the whole canon. I said, well, look, I couldn't do Browning version because the 1952 version is so wonderful, I couldn't do it. I said, and the Burt Lancaster version of Separate Tables in the late 50s is really good. I said, I'd be conscious of that all the time. I said, well, could I perhaps have a go at Deep Blue Sea? So he said yes.
This year, when we've been working on putting together the programme, we've, between us, watched more than 4,000 films of all kinds, all genres, all lengths, an incredibly kind of varied menu, if you like. And out of that, in our final selection, what we've tried to do is present a broad programme of what we feel are the best and most significant from what we've seen. Thank you all very much for coming, and we will look forward to seeing you again in October. Thank you.